Hey everybody, welcome back to Nick's Mini Bikes. If you haven't yet, hit that link down in the description. Go check out our merchandise. We got hats, shirts, hoodies, all kinds of cool stuff. Go get you something. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and then make sure you smash that hype button too. It's free for you and it helps us out a lot. So today we got our Hover Hearts MB001 back out here. We got our BLACKBOX Dyno all wired in and hooked up. Obviously, we're not expecting off the charts numbers with this, but just curious as to what it is. And I'm curious if the BLACKBOX Dyno is capable of measuring such a low rated engine. And if you watched last week's video, you know these small frame bikes come with two different style engines. They come with this Lifen style engine here, and they come with I don't know, a Honda style 3-horse engine, I guess it is. But we're going to run the BLACKBOX on this engine. We're going to take this out. I have Ben's original CT100U 3-horsepower Coleman engine in the garage. We'll switch it out. We'll get it running again, and then we'll put the BLACKBOX Dyno on it as well. So come along for the ride. Let's get over to the street and see what that BLACKBOX Dyno says about this. Alright, so that didn't go very well with that BLACKBOX Dyno. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what, but I contacted Lou, sent him screenshots of the runs, and we'll see what he says. And it pretty much gave me all the information that it would usually give you, minus a horsepower reading, which could just be because this engine makes 1.5 to 2 horsepower, and it's just not enough for the calculations that the box has to make a horsepower reading for you. But nonetheless, we got some information. We got 27 miles per hour top speed, 4,200 RPMs, a little over 4,200 RPMs. And I wrote them on my hand so I remember them. And we did 3.4 for our torque number. So now I'm going to grab our old Coleman 3-horse motor out of the garage. We'll get this one off and we'll get that one put in. We'll see if it runs. It's been sitting on the shelf for a year and a half. Might have to clean the carburetor and the gas tank, but that's all right. We can take care of that. We just need it to run for 15 minutes. 10-15 minutes is all we need. So let me grab that, then we'll start pulling this out and getting that in. Well, this little motor whooped my butt. It went in pretty good, but then the pole starter broke. So we got another pole starter. Then it started, but it wouldn't run off a choke. So we cleaned the carburetor again. Then it still wouldn't run off a choke. So we bought a parts motor with the carburetor, and we cleaned that carburetor and we put it on. And that finally took care of it. And it starts and it runs really good. So then we had to get the BLACKBOX Dyno on there. The throttle assembly on this is on the fan shroud, so I couldn't take everything off like I did on the other engine and use a string. I had to have the fan shroud on there. And to put the sensor for your RPMs for the BLACKBOX Dyno, it's got to be up there on top. The fan shroud wouldn't go on with that on there. So I had to cut a little rectangle out on top of the fan shroud to get it to bolt back on to keep my throttle linkages intact. So we did that. It took a little while, and here's a couple pictures of that. Then after we got that on, we were ready to go. We're ready to run the BLACKBOX Dyno. So I was tired, I was frustrated, I was ready to be done with it. I've been working on this video for a long time, fighting with this engine, so I didn't mount a camera. I just ran the BLACKBOX Dyno app and recorded it for you. So here's that footage now. So I went ahead and made a cheat sheet to help me get these numbers right. What did we learn from running these two motors? This is an old clapped out Coleman. It's had the governor zip tied forever. I unzip tied it for the test, and Ben used to rip this thing all over the place all the time. And maybe it's broken in really good. The Hover Hearts 99cc engine wasn't. I don't know. But this is what I got. This is what I tested. We used the same clutch, the same chain, the same rear sprocket. So the Hover Heart engine did a 27 miles per hour. Max RPM was 4,515. Clutch engagement was 101%. Torque was 3.6 foot-pounds at 2545. And the BLACKBOX rated that engine at 0 horsepower. We'll talk about that. This Coleman 3-horse, we did 31.8 miles per hour. Our max RPM was 5,176. We had 101% clutch engagement. We did 4.3 foot-pounds of torque at 4,058 RPMs. And we did 3.8 horsepower at 4,941 RPMs. So let's go back to that Hover Hearts horsepower rating. I got with Lou and talked to him a little bit about this, and he said that they never expected anybody to put the dyno on these smaller engines, especially in their stock form. So it's programmed to stop graphing below, he said, about 2 horsepower. So that'd be about where we're at. So Lou watched my dyno run of the Hover Hearts engine, and he did some calculations for me, and he said that we're right around 2 horsepower on that engine, right at the cutoff for where they chart with their BLACKBOX dyno. And even though there's probably nobody else putting their BLACKBOX dyno to these small engines, he said next time they do an update on the app, they will get it to track these lower RPMs also. So what engine is better? I think that this old clapped out Coleman 99cc engine was better than that Hover Heart engine, and the proof is in the numbers. Can't really argue that. I'm very thankful that I can message the creator of the BLACKBOX dyno and get answers like that almost instantly. It might take him 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour to get back to you, but once he get back to you, he's there with you till you figure it out, and I really appreciate that. That is awesome. So if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that link down in the description. Go check out our merchandise. We got hats, shirts, hoodies, all kinds of cool stuff. Go get you something. And as always, make sure you like, share, comment, hype this video, and subscribe. It's free for you. It helps us out. We appreciate you being here. We'll catch you on the next one.